it just won't stop. When Jurassic Park became a franchise, it was never a critical success. By the time any sequels were released, they had come close to tarnishing the legacy of the original, and gradually the Jurassic Park brand altogether. Now we sit here almost 30 years from the second film, and similar to life, the sequels have found a way. It's ironic that a slew of bad follow-up movies have become an allegory for dinosaurs in this universe. For the sake of humanity, just leave these pieces of history untouched. The first Jurassic Park gives off a feeling unlike many other films, unless they're directed by Steven Spielberg. The sense of wonder and awe radiating off the screen carries a movie that doesn't have to have huge stakes to feel important. It was also, at the time, pushing the envelope for what you could do with special effects. This made every new Escape the Dinos situation seem impressive and fully engaging. Although they didn't know it, this launching point for a future franchise should have worked really well. One of the main rules in storytelling in general is to one-up your stakes as the tale moves forward. Sequels tend to do this in a bigger way by really raising the bar or changing it completely. This is present in the second Jurassic Park installment, The Lost World. The Lost World sucks for a lot of reasons, but what we're going to touch on is what it did to start the decline of these films. The Lost World did all it could to further the story of modern dinos. It brought up ethical concerns and started heavily involving the company that made all of this, InGen. This choice to go an even less ethical route caused the legal concerns to rise as well. The move to go this route is what I believe started the biggest problem. The wonder is missing. The Lost World gets lost in pure action and ethical concerns instead of that wonder. This creates a much darker tone, shifting the focus away from the dinos and towards the humans involved. The story always had an overarching narrative of human fault and ethical ignorance, but when it's at the forefront, these larger scale conflicts remove any intimacy this movie could have had. The problem luckily doesn't continue for Jurassic Park 3, that sucked for other reasons, but really reaches a boiling point in the first Jurassic World. The corporatization of dinosaurs present in this film is what would be expected if you threw these beasts into our world. And honestly, this idea being explored in this capacity, it's pretty fun to dive into. Disney World with dinosaurs really does feel like a modern Jurassic Park retelling. And one of the themes is so on the nose for our world, it creates a problem within itself. The idea that's brought up multiple times is how people are bored just seeing a dinosaur. To entertain now, you need not just the dinos, but the attractions, the photo ops, and of course, new dinosaurs. The genetic engineering used to create a bigger, badder dino than ever has caused a real problem for the future of this franchise. Where the hell do we go from here? Is exactly what me and the InGen shareholders are thinking to ourselves when Jurassic World goes down. Fallen Kingdom doesn't know where to go either. It leans heavy into the corporate dino themes and some military stuff just like the last film. At this point, we are fully prioritizing adult themes and action over any childlike wonder. Even the big dino reveal moments are on stage with a bunch of rich people bidding on them. It is very intentional for the movies to be going this route, constantly expecting the people in their world not to be wowed. But I really think by making it so obvious, you're ruining any chance at those big, awe-inspiring moments. I still get chills from seeing the dinosaurs for the first time in the original. The chance for this feeling doesn't have to be removed completely just because you don't think I'll get chills seeing a dino now. We are also continuing to dive so deep into the militarization of dinosaurs, just like in the first one. So when the movie wants us to be cheering against this, they just shove it down our throats, movie after movie? I don't get it. Apparently, neither does the team working on Jurassic World Dominion. Dominion takes us to dinosaurs being a full-blown animal rights issue. The only thing Dominion knew is that it wanted to up the stakes and bring back the old cast. Apparently, worldwide dinosaurs were the way to do that. With the dinosaurs spread across the globe, they do try and create wonder, but it falls short because they tell just a shit story. I think Dominion could have been a return to normalcy for the franchise. Unfortunately, they gave up on the script with stuff like the whole food supply thing. Just know when a Jurassic World movie begins explaining why the world is at odds with dinos, it's not going to be good. Luckily, Rebirth didn't start with this premise. This is spoiler country for the new Jurassic Park here, so I'll be quick. To be honest, this movie did try and give us some awe-inspiring moments because it didn't just get lost in the realistic themes. Problem is, it only tried to give us one of those. A moment with a dino man getting to see a real one in the flesh is exactly what a lot of these Jurassic World or Park movies are missing. It's just a shame that they don't try for more moments like that. Could Rebirth and Dominion be the start of change in direction for this franchise? The beginning of back to good? Probably not. It seems that Rebirth and likely future installments will continue to make money by upping the stakes and, of course, adding some cooler dinos. This effectively moves further and further from any chance at redemption. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I can't imagine the decline of wonder just stopping here. The franchise has gone towards bloated narratives characterized by excessive action, corporate greed, ethical and societal issues, plus militarization. This makes me never want to be welcomed to Jurassic Park. And with that, thank you, Avery, specifically you, Avery, and of course to everyone else who watched this one, thank you. Yeah, this was a lot of movie watching, a lot of bad movie watching at that. I did not enjoy many of my watch-throughs of these movies, and I know that I only summed up very small points from them, so if you have anything that I didn't bring up, please drop in the comments, we can talk about it, because I think I kind of shoved a few too many movies into this video, but it's alright. Yeah, I really did enjoy my theater experience for Rebirth, although I didn't like the movie that much. I think just watching a lot of the really shit Jurassic World movies before did make that movie a little better for me. But on that point, if you want to hear my review, full review of Rebirth, me and my sister, please check out the Fresh Out the Film podcast. We get out of the movie, go right in the car, turn the mics on, and chat. And yeah, this episode was a blast, so I'd be really appreciative if you checked it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done. So, deuces.